ABC Kinderteach presents Magic Once Upon a Faraway Land, written by Ortega. Let me tell you about the place I'm from. A faraway land brimming with, or filled with, magia, which is Spanish for magic or something wonderful happening or just miraculous, like a miracle. Powerful magic that twists and turns and touches everything around you. It's a place where rain kisses the earth and wild things flourish or grow very well. So it's kind of wonderful or full of wonder when it rains and things grow from the rain. And people turn wilderness into harvest. A harvest is just removing food like fruits from trees and other plants. A place where my abuelo, or grandpa, turned dirt into a sea of golden pineapples, glimmering, shiny but not brightly, under the warm Mexican sun. So her grandfather grows pineapples, which is pretty wonderful. And my abuelita, or grandma, taught me to string words together to make up stories, where my mama and tia wove single threads of wool into the most beautifully intricate, or very complicated or detailed, blankets. And my papa made something very different, sketches into stone buildings, bricks into solid walls. And there's the dad who's designing a building and then he's going to make it. In my faraway land, I saw tiny seeds grow into shady trees. So this big shady tree started out as just a little seed, where beneath I sat and played on hot summer days. And they're hitting the piñata, which has candy and other goodies inside of it. I also saw little bugs become plagues. Plagues are where there are so many bugs that they eat all the plants. And pleasant rains turned into tropical storms. So it rains a little bit, and then it rains so much that it causes flooding and a lot of water on the ground. And my favorite trees turned into lonely stumps. This may have been that shade tree that was damaged either from the bugs or the heavy rains. I learned that magic isn't good or bad. It just is. Sometimes it gives, sometimes it takes. Sometimes it blossoms or really grows. Sometimes it wilts, stops growing and begins to shrivel up. And sometimes it is confusing, the way magic can change things for better or for worse. I think the mom must be sick. But even in the darkest moments, the spark of magic shines through. Like candles in the ofrendas, Spanish for offering or gift, every day of the dead. And the Day of the Dead is a day to remember people who have died. My abuelo used to say, "There is no harvest without rain." And there is no sadness that magic can't turn to happiness again, even though sometimes it doesn't feel like it. Sometimes magic is hard to find. So her favorite tree, which was damaged either by the bugs or maybe the heavy rains, looks like it's sprouting a branch again. So there's some hope there. Sometimes magic takes its time, but it is always there, like when people's hands touch the earth and plant seeds that become fruit. Like when simple ingredients, the different foods put together to make a meal, turn into delicious meals. Like when strangers turn into friends and houses into homes. And look at these kids must be eating something very, very sweet. They have it all over their mouths. And this boy seems to be giving the cat either something to drink or something to eat. And everybody just seems to be really, really happy. Like when sounds are woven together into the most beautiful music, like when jarocas dance, and jarocas are girls from a particular part of Mexico. Magic is everywhere, so it looks like they're no longer in Mexico, but maybe California. You can feel it in the air, even in a new, faraway land. When they moved to the United States, they are finding that wonderful things are happening here too. And you can feel it in your fingertips, like when blank pages become pictures.